Hi guys, remember me? I remember you. I'm sorry you haven't seen me in a while. The world kind of imploded, so I've been busy dealing with a lot of other stuff, and the filming kind of the filming kind of went on the back burner, unfortunately. I am gonna update you on everything that was going on. I had a big update video right before the world turned upside down, and then that changed all my updates, and I hadn't had a chance to do a new video. So I'm here today to update you, but I also wanted to read something I wrote just last night. So it's completely unedited. Um, and this video is going to be mostly unedited, which is a really weird word to say. Um, and yeah, you're just going to get fully uncensored Moxley today, so that'll be fun. But I wrote this with tomorrow being Easter. I've been thinking a lot about the Saturday between the crucifixion and the resurrection. Yeah, this is going to be really religious, so be warned. And then I'll update you on what's happening in my life. Um, and this is the first time I've looked glamorous in like a month. So don't think this is my normal. I just wanted to get this was supposed to be my Easter look, and no one's gonna see me tomorrow, it seems like. So I got all dressed up for you guys. Yeah, so without further ado, this is what I have. Um I keep thinking about the Saturday between the crucifixion and resurrection. It would have been the Passover Sabbath celebration. Did the Pharisees celebrate in smug victory over the heretic? Did they feel secure in their belief that God was on their side? Did any of them question or suffer pangs of doubt and regret? Did the Passover feel hollow to Jesus' followers? Were they simply going through the motions while distracted by their grief? Imagine that depth of despair, confusion, even anger. They had followed Jesus for years, gave up their careers, their homes, their relationships to follow him. And he had made them so many promises. But now he was dead, and all those unfulfilled hopes dead with him. Was this the moment that Satan sifted them like wheat, as he had already done to Peter? Did he play on their fears, whisper that they had placed their trust in a liar, made them feel like fools, shamed them for investing all their hopes in a dead man? Did any of Jesus' followers fight back? Maybe Peter, who had already felt the sting of guilt over denying Jesus Friday morning, resolved to stand firm in his faith that Jesus was the Messiah. Was that how he strengthened the others? Did Peter recognize that the battle wasn't over? Was he a prisoner of hope? Friday was traumatic. Sunday was every promise miraculously fulfilled. But Saturday was when despair reigned, and all his followers could see, this is why I need to edit it first. And all his followers could do was cling to God and wait for him to turn it around. The breakthrough was coming. God was on the move. In the season of coronavirus, I've had to cling to God and wait for him to turn it around. The breakthrough is coming. God is on the move. Easter is every hope fulfilled. So that was my very unedited writing for you. Yeah, I that just really resonated with me. Obviously, in today's climate, I God had made me a lot of promises. So just slipping right into the update. I was supposed to go to Ethiopia on April 16th. We were gonna fly out for 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, or a little under 2 weeks, I think. I was gonna go there. I had this whole update video for y'all about everything that led me to it, because nothing about going to Ethiopia was my idea. um, it was something that came on my radar, and then God told me, you need to pursue this. So I pursued it. So I was being obedient, and God made me a lot of promises about just what it would bring. And I was getting really excited about it because I've only been to the UK and Australia, so this would have been a completely different experience for me. And I was going with this really awesome group of people, all connected to WDA, Worldwide Discipleship Association, and Restore Your Heart, which is the counseling program I'm learning to do and kind of want to take to the world. So it was going to be like kind of the prototype of a lot of trips I want to take and a lot of the things I want to do in my life. And I was very excited. Um, and then coronavirus caused everything to get locked down, and it was decided that we shouldn't do this trip now. So that was a significant bummer, and I have been living in Augusta since the middle of March. I forgot what month we were in. It's really hard to keep track of time right now, which is usually really hard on me, and it has been kind of a mixed bag of positive and negatives, I guess. There's also been like a lot of stuff with my health has come up that we're dealing with. I'm fine. I don't have coronavirus. Thank you, Jesus. I do have allergies. And I had to get some testing done. So I'm waiting for the results on that. And yeah, so it's been this really weird time. It's been an emotional roller coaster. I'm sure for all of you it's the same. Like life is just so different than how we're used to living it. And it's been really hard and confusing. And then when God tells you all these promises and they clearly aren't working out like you had been told they would, I get the fear of, was I just wrong? Am I just being really foolish? Um, but God's still being very gracious with me. The trip to Ethiopia has just been postponed. It's not completely canceled. So hopefully in the fall we'll be able to go. There's still a lot of trips in my future. I feel very confidently. That didn't sound confident, did it? I feel like I do feel confidently that God is going to do something really big and miraculous when it comes to COVID-19. He's fully capable of healing the whole world, and I got a vision of him doing just that. I thought it was going to happen before Easter, but I don't know. But I do still think, I do still believe God's going to do something really big that's not going to make sense to the world, but is going to rid the world of COVID-19 just completely. It's going to just be completely wiped off the globe, and that healing's going to come and restoration is going to come. That's what I'm holding on to, that God's going to restore and redeem all that has been postponed and canceled and taken from us, and that he's actually using this time as kind of as just a growing period. Like I kind of keep getting the idea of like being in the womb almost, or like seeds right before they break ground. I feel like there's just a lot of big things coming, and this is an important time of growth, just probably in ways we don't fully see or understand. I know I don't understand everything that's happening right now, and I can definitely struggle with feeling unproductive in this time. I think we're all kind of battling with that too, a feeling, well, I'll just talk for myself, but I'm sure many of you can relate to feeling both like the pressure to be productive and to not want to sink into depression, because I know if all I do is sit and watch TV all day, I'm going to get really depressed very quickly. But also giving myself grace and space to adjust to all the changes and process everything that's happening. Because basically, all the simple tasks we're used to have become a lot more stressful. Like going to the grocery store is now you're almost taking your life in your hands in a certain extent, or endangering other people. And so, um, even the small things we're having to be are now very emotionally heightened, which is exhausting. Um, so yeah, giving ourselves space to get the rest we need, and our brains and hearts to get the rest we need, but also being productive and motivated enough to just feel fulfilled in this time at the same time and not sink into depression. So that's, the battle in the road I'm on right now. Very thankful that God has been protecting me and my family from the sickness. Yeah, he's been really gracious. And yeah, that there has been some tragedies in my family or close to my family, but none of them have been related to the virus. They've just been things that happened, which is, I mean, it's hard too because you can't grieve in the normal sense, like having a funeral. Um, so it's a weird period of grieving, but we're all adjusting and learning, and God is good in all of it, and that's what I'm clinging to. So I guess that's my only big update is that I'm not going to Ethiopia like in April. And y'all didn't even know I was supposed to go to Ethiopia. But I am trying to use this time to write. I did journal that little bit that I just shared with you. I'm trying to work on some scripts for a series that's going to be a dark comedy. It's just, I'm also juggling going back and forth to Atlanta and doing Restore Your Heart stuff. And so, and then also giving up and just watching a bunch of TV. So, it's been a slow progress, but I'm hoping that that will get shifted around a bit. Yeah, I feel like I'm rambling now, so I guess I will cut this video off. But thank you for listening to my Holy Saturday essay. Yeah, like I said, just that discouragement right before the breakthrough I relate to, and I feel like it's a word we all need to hear right now. This can be a really discouraging kind of hopeless or seemingly hopeless time, but breakthrough is coming. God is so in this, and we're going to come out of this thriving. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that was encouraging for you. I hope you all have a happy Easter. I'm gonna probably not really edit this and just upload it because I want this to be seen soonish. And I am having a Zoom party after this for my friend. So that'll be exciting. So yeah, it's probably just not going to be edited either, just like the little essay I just read to you. So I hope you enjoy all this rambling. I miss you guys. Please comment and tell me what's going on in your life. I'm praying for you guys. Yeah, I just hope you'll have an awesome Easter. I hope that social distancing actually turns out to be good for you in whatever sense that looks like, whether you're productive or just get all your rest in, or yeah, just do something fun. I hope you're staying connected. But yeah, let me know what's going on in your life. I think I'm umming a whole lot, so I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys. Bye.